Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with your host, the Queen of Booga Booga, Psychic Sally Diane. How you doing tonight, Sally?
I am doing just wonderful. It's been a cold week. Oh my goodness. We've wanted to go see the Sky Castle here in Stratford, and it has just been so just teeth chattering cold that there is no way I'm going to do all that walking. And I know the producer's getting a little impatient with me because this lovely display is only going to be around another week or so. But oh my goodness, that cold weather just keeps going on and on. Anyhow, it's so nice to see all you guys. This is my favorite hour of the week. What a great way to start the week right here on Psychic Sundays with all my loyal viewers. And I just wanted to remind you before we get started of my winter retreats. And these are learning retreats, 2-day retreats, all inclusive. On March 5th and 6th, there is a Learn to Read the Tarot retreat. All you have to do is show up with your deck of cards, an approved deck of cards, and a willingness to learn. And on Sunday afternoon, you walk out able to read the tarot. It's an immersive experience. We don't just use classroom and the boring lectures. We also include psychic development, and we play a number of psychic games, just so we build up the energies and work together as a group. And then on Saturday night, we have a pajama party where we all practice and have a little fun. And then Sunday, it's all practical application. Your lodging, your meals, your taxes, your gratuity, everything is included in the package price. To find out more about these retreats, the one coming up in March that I just talked about, and then the one on the Palms in April, to find out more, go to our new website, sallydiane.com, and click on the link for classes.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good weekend, or this is the end of it for many. Some people are just starting it. Let's get on with the show and see how we're doing. Okay. First off, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. And yes, we are very entertaining. Sonia, hello.
Hi.
Sonia would like a general reading.
I would love to give you a general reading, Sonia. I am using my Pamela Coleman Smith commemorative deck. And that is the one with Pamela Coleman Smith's signature on the back. All right, so general reading for Sonia. In the north, we have the Chariot. So that tells me overall, in general, the energies of your life are starting to move forward. You're starting to get a handle on things, and you're starting to get a direction. And the Chariot is kind of a way of saying that the universe is on your side. You're getting a little bit of spiritual help here as far as moving along your path. So make sure you keep it active, because that's your reality right now. When we look at the East and the messages that are coming your way, there is you have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords it's kind of like the pointless thief, because you look, you see it's stealing 5 swords, but he's leaving 2 behind. So that's kind of silly. But it's talking about people who are gossiping, and you are going to hear a lot of gossip, and it's sort of a warning not to pass it along. Be very careful about that. And if you can avoid gossipers, do so. That just has a real toxic feel to it right now, especially when you have a life that wants to move ahead. Definitely do not believe the gossip that you hear, and know that you're only getting half the story. Because when I look at the emotional part, it is it is talking about misdirection, and the misdirection happens when you get like these little half truths. So you get gossip and half truths. You just have to be real, real, real careful about not to get caught up in that, because that seems to be the downfall of this period of your life. But we're going to look at the West, so see how things are flowing and where you can get action. And with the action, you have tribute reversed. And tribute, the tribute card is about taking time to show gratitude and basically pay your dues, if you will. When it's reversed, it says, your life is moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't listen to those who are kind of giving don't listen to people who are giving you negative information, even if it is salacious. Okay, so thank you for tuning in, Sonia. It's lovely to see you.
It certainly is. Every week, I'm happy to see so many of you. Glad that you all make it every week. I do hope that you share our videos, share the channel, let other people know about it, besides your cats.
But the cats
I'm
are welcome
surprised
too.
I got away on that one. Patricia would like to know about her full-time job.
Ooh, full-time job for Patricia. And we're just going to keep up with that northeast southwest. And I know that. With you, it feels almost like you've got the ingredients and you need to put it together. So it wouldn't surprise me if maybe I saw the magician somewhere in this spread, because you're certainly at that kind of a place in your life. Well, you do have the death card in the north in your reality. So the winds of change are coming your way. And it's talking about, the rules are kind of changing a little bit. So the things that were obstacles to you before are going to turn beneficiary. So just make sure that, make sure you assume nothing. Just kind of keep your finger right on the pulse of what's happening and pay close attention to what's happening. That's always vital when you've got political changes happening around you, because they're neither they are neither good nor bad. It's up to you to use the changes that are happening to your advantage. So that means you need to be willing to adjust your behavior accordingly. And here you have the star, and it is a star reverse. So it does talk about you. Maybe, when we look at the East and the messages, you might not get everything you want right away. So I have a feeling that even with the stars there, it is a good card of hope. But I think that you might get. You might not get the total job you want. You might not get all the responsibilities you want. It might be as simple as you don't get the job title you want. Which, by the way, job titles are pointless. Don't get involved with that. That just feeds your ego. Oh, okay. So when we look at the South, which is your passion, it does talk. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and it's the card of the miser, and it's a card of watching your pennies carefully. And so this is a good time for you to do the budget, and don't tell yourself that because I don't have enough money to do a budget. When you don't have much money, that's when you absolutely have to do a budget. And I get a feeling right here that you might be able to, if you're careful with your money now, you might be able to put the down payment on a condominium within a year. And then we look at the West and the way things are flowing for you. You've got a lot of major arcana cards happening, Patricia. You've really gotten your life to, by moving to the West Coast and by taking the leap of faith, you have gotten things moving forward in your life. And that's why the winds of change are blowing through your life. And this is why some of your dreams are coming true right now. Not all of them, but be happy with some of them for now. Be very careful with your money. I think you're going to see your money start to increase. And as the money starts to increase, you've got to really be a miser about it and put away. And I just get this feeling that you'll have, you need to have a good hunk to put down as the down payment, and I'm assuming it's condo, but that's just an assumption. And when I look at your West, things that are flowing, the emotions, etc., you have the Hermit, and the Hermit is someone who always looks for inspiration. And this Hermit kind of says that this is a good time for you to keep in mind why you've made the changes in your life that you've made. Not just the material angle of it, but also the spiritual and the emotional growth angle of it. So overall, with all these major arcana cards coming up, the year of the water tiger is going to be a real active one for you. Get ready. And remember what I said about saving. Okay.
Well, that was not exciting. I wasn't paying attention.
He never pays attention to me.
Sorry, that's just the way it is. Marianne, hello.
Hi, Marianne.
Marianne would love a general reading, and we would love to give you one.
Yes, we would. And Marianne, you and everybody else, remember to share this with your friends. Tell your friends about me. And also, it helps if you like. You know, we like to see all those thumbs up. It really makes us feel good at the end of the day. So, Marianne wants a general reading?
She does indeed.
Okay, so.
Tell your enemies, too, so they can hold it over your head.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
You tell your enemies so they become friends. Marianne. One more shuffle. Okay, you're coming into a strange transitional period of your life, Marianne. And it feels like you're. Well, I see the Ten of Swords here, but it's reversed. It's telling me that you're at the tail end of something where you're just now starting to let go of a hurt and you're just starting to see the dawning of a new day. So as you go through the next, I would say, maybe a week to 10 days, because this just feels like a real short term reading. And I think it's just the transition for you from the energies right now as you're coming up to the year of the tiger. And I've talked a lot about this because it's going to be such a drastic shift, because you're going from steel energies to water energies, and you're going from ox energies to tiger energies. So on both levels, you're going from something that's very stubborn and slow moving and deeply rooted to something that's very flowing and volatile. So as you're coming to the end of this year, you're coming to a crossroady place. I think you've got one chapter of your life coming to a close, and you're not quite sure what you want to do with the next chapter of your life. It's kind of got almost a crossroads feel to it. You might have a contract that's coming to an end or something along those lines, because it feels like 1 second you feel like you have 100 choices, and then the next second you feel like you have 0. And this is a good time for you to do some meditation and really have a clear idea of what you actually want from life. Because when I see this Five of Pentacles reversed, it's showing that the shifting, that doors that were shut to you in the past couple of years open up in February. So instead of being on the outside looking in, you're on the inside where it's warm and safe. So you're getting an inside track. But you know how they say that it's darkest before the dawn? I think the next week, 10 days might be a little rough on you, but know that when it's over, when the new day, when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's not an oncoming train, and 2022 is going to be much better for you. And whatever's coming up for you, short-lived, real short-lived.
Well, that was exciting. Next, we have Cat Lady 801. Is the new person my Leo is following on Insta his new love interest? Well, Cat Lady, let's find out together. We've got a new segment here. The producer's Wheel of Truth. Let's go.
「 ... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「... 」 ... 「...
This sure does take a while. Let's see who the winner is. You betcha. Well, on to the next. There you go, cat lady. Yes, it is his new love interest. And next we have High Priestess. Who's it going to go in court tomorrow? How's it going to go in court tomorrow?
Okay. High Priestess in court. You know, I think I'm going to grab the Lenormand. Actually, court's kind of a rune sort of thing, isn't it?
That's up to you. You're the reader. I'm the clown. That's it.
High Priestess in court. So I'm assuming that this is something to do with family court, because you've got Ingo's, which is family here, and that is the final outcome. So what is best for the family is what the outcome is. It does show Suelu, which is associated with the sun, and Uruz, which is associated with wild ox. So it says as you're coming into this, you're actually coming in on good solid footing. And I see that in the wild ox. And the Suelu, the sun rune it's a bright rune. It's a rune of optimism. So it says, you know, you're in a good position. You can be optimistic. Let's see the yeah, at the heart of it is two people working together, and it ends up with family. Let's see what we got going on in the middle here. Yeah, there's money consideration and consideration of the future. I think this might be something civil. Yeah, yeah, because it looks like you get what you're looking for. So there's this idea of harvest. You know, you're coming in a good in you know with good standing, and you have been cooperative. So it looks like things are going to go in the way that you know it the, that you get what you want, and there's that harvest. So and the family at the end of it. And it does say that your ancestors are looking over you. Okay, so I think court's going to go all right. Thank you for tuning in, High Priestess. Now to carry
Sorry, I was listening on the playback.
okay, so they say that when you go into court, you should put a little piece of High John the Conqueror root in your pocket.
Is that so that if you lose, the other inmates won't want to come near you? It stinks so much?
No, High John doesn't stink at all.
Well, I don't know that.
Nope.
Not all the listeners or viewers are going to know that.
No, it's just a root that people think that's what it does.
Okay. All right. Well, good
Sharing
luck.
some
Good,
Ooga Booga knowledge.
good luck with anybody with that. Bubbles wants to know anything positive for February.
Okay, so February is going to be an active month. Pretty much will for everybody because of the changeover that I was just talking about. Let's see how this goes for Bubbles. February for Bubbles. I'm going to do the northeast southwest again. I like that one. North will tell me what your grounding is. The east will tell me what messages are coming your way. The south will talk about your passion, and the east will talk about your emotions and the flow of your life. So let's look at the north and your grounding. You have the high priestess. So, you know, sometimes secrets are hard to keep. And you've been sitting on something that you couldn't talk about. and the shoe is finally going to drop. Somebody is going to let the cat out of the bag. Because I feel like right here in the now, a secret's going to be exposed. And I think it's something that you couldn't talk about before. But now that the cat's out of the bag, you can actually discuss it and do something about it. So this high priestess feels like it's long overdue. Really. Sorry, just had to double check here. Okay, so when I look at the East and the messages that are coming on, there is a message that February is going to be a new beginning for you. And I do get a very positive feeling about the Ace of Cups. The Loving Cup is a very positive card and is what's coming in for February. As far as your passion, you've got the Three of Swords, but it's the Three of Swords reversed. So even there, you're getting a bit of a healing. Something that's been hurting you in the past just isn't going to hurt as much. I think you might come face to face with an ex and not feel all, sometimes you come face to face with an ex and it is just weird. And then sometimes you come face to face with an ex and you realize that you don't give a crap about them. It'll be the latter, not the former. Okay, and then when we look at the flow and the water, you've got the King of Wands, but it's the King of Wands reversed. And I think I'm almost not willing to pay attention to the reverse. I think there's somebody in your life, and maybe he's got some things that he still needs to clear up. He might be coming in with baggage, but I really think that the area of love and lust is well aspected for you in February. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Remember to tell all your friends, everybody. And we'd also like a like, give us a thumbs up just because we like those.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, yes, we gotta get back to Cat Lady and whether her Leo is slicking another pussy cat or not.
Okay, now that's one. He had to push it. He had to push it.
Good luck you added the cat to that.
You know that Johnny Carson had Eva Gabor on his show one time, and she had this Persian cat. And, she had that Hungarian accent, and she's sitting here petting the cat. She looks at Johnny Carson. She goes, "Would you like to pet my pussy?" And he says, "Yeah, if you get the damn cat off your lap." True story, folks. Okay, so
Cat Lady and her Leo.
Cat Lady and her Leo. Oh my God. I think I'm going to do the Lenormand. Ooh. Okay, so first off, it starts out with this all-seeing eye, and then you have the kind of bohemian sort of character. He's celebrating his guy, and he's got the glass of wine, and he's kind of really being in a partier mood, kind of doing what you shouldn't be doing. So this talks about what you caught your Leo doing. And it's saying that in a way you're punishing yourself for it. And in a way it's kind of like, I don't think you should be forgiving. And I think that it may have been a blessing in disguise that you saw this, because it seems like you don't need somebody who's going to you don't need somebody who's going to stray and then ask for forgiveness afterwards with hearts and flowers and candy, when what you need is somebody who's really going to love you. And that's something that is favorably aspected, and it's right before you. You know, you got the Cupid and you've got the heart together here, but this and this are two different people. And I really think that here you're looking at a Leo. Here you're looking at something, I think more of a water sign. You know, maybe a Pisces or a Cancer. Even a Scorpio, but Scorpios have a different kind of energy. I think this is more Pisces or Cancer coming into your life here. So, yeah, it is what you saw, and the cards don't think you should be forgiving for them because there's more fish in the sea, and a really good fish is coming your way soon.
So go get some worms.
Amen.
Yeah. Sell them at corner stores. Actual corner stores. Not some chain franchise. Gem Girl wants to know about being able to take her daughter on vacation with her dad on February. With Gem Girl's dad. Not with her daughter's dad.
So we're talking
Gem
about
Girl, daughter, and grandpa.
3 generations.
Indeed.
All right. That sounds nice. Sounds absolutely lovely.
Indeed.
So, just give him one more shuffle here. Quick cut. And I did notice that the cards kind of went a little sideways. So you might have some confusion around the plans. So make sure you double check everything, especially the calendars and the dates and the times and stuff like that. You know, be a little bit anal retentive about it. Okay. It's always in the details. It's always in the details. Okay. You know, my mom used to say, you can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. And I think that right now, when you talk about the annoyance and, you know, can I take my daughter on this trip? I think you might have. I think that the fly in in the store here, it might be the daughter's father, because you've got someone here that's trying to add confusion to the mix. And your answer is, as you can see, you got the balloons, you got the ship and that. Yes, you will be able to overcome the obstacles to have the trip. But this is a reminder that in order to get the permission to take your daughter on the trip, you might have to make some compromises. That's all doable. So your answer is yes, with some strings attached.
And next we have Cindy, who would love a general reading.
Well, hi, Cindy. How are you? And we hope that you will give us a like, and we hope all of you will share information about me with your friends.
And we also hope that you come on down to the Spaniard of Tracks to see Sally in person. Call 519-272-1293 to get a reading in person. They will take the appointment for you, and all you have to do is show up and, bring your payment, your preferred method of payment. This shit ain't free.
I have nothing to do with the business end of it. I just stumble in, do my readings, and stumble out. Life is good.
Yep. Definitely, indeed.
Okay, so who are we looking at again?
Cindy wants a general reading.
Well, Cindy, I would be happy to give you a general reading. He distracted me. North, east, south, and west. Okay, so I think you notice all these cards are upside down. And that's one overall message about you, Cindy, is that, you sell yourself short. You know, uh, sometimes when there's competition in the game, you'll just back away. And the Five of Wands reminds you that in order to win the game, you got to jump in and go ahead and be competitive. Play the game, okay? So be part of the motley crowd. Don't be afraid to compete. You know, you might lose, but you could win too. And I think that you're a lot more a winner than you think you are. And when I look at the messages that are coming your way, you're going to get messages about others around you. You know, you're going to hear about people in your family and in your close circle getting engaged and new babies on the way, etc. Don't worry, your Prince Charming is coming too. And when I look at the West, I see the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in this particular case does talk about somebody coming into your life, somebody very sweet. And I'm getting the idea of a near miss. So this might have been somebody that you maybe almost dated or wanted to date, because there's like a little bit of a history, not like you dated, but you guys came close to dating. There was a point in somewhere in the past where you could have ended up together even though you didn't. And he comes back around. So this is somebody coming back into your life. And I like the feeling of that. And then when you look at the West and the way things are going, you've got the Six of Cups. And it's Six of Cups reversed. And when the Six of Cups is right side up, the money flows, it's kind of like drip, 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 drip. When it's reversed, it can indicate that the money is going to shake loose. And when the first message you get is be a little bit more competitive, which means toot your own horn, quit doing other people's work, do your own work, and make sure your manager knows, you know, that they can see what good work you do and what a good worker you are. Because when we get in a little deeper into 2002, that I think the floodgates open for potential promotions and stuff like that. So now's the time to be competitive. Now's the time to show your best side. And be happy for all the lovers around you, because your chance is coming soon too.
What are you looking at me when you say that?
Oh, I'm just looking for the next one.
Oh, you're looking for the next one.
I am.
Well, hello, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Abby wants to know about finances.
Oh. So I'm going to get this. Good shake, Abby, and finance. Okay, and thank you for tuning in, Abby. I want everybody to watch this channel. I'll be doing a collaboration in the not too distant future with my friend Tarot by Lavina. And we'll be looking at 2022 and the upcoming year of the tiger. Okay, so whoops, Abby. And she just wanted a general reading?
Finances.
Finances. All right. So one of the things that came flying out was the Three of Cups. And so the Three of Cups usually have to do with emotional stuff, but they also have to do with milestones. So you might be reaching some sort of financial milestone, whether it's a date for promotion or something coming to maturity. But there's a milestone here in the area of finances that feels very good. Well, would you look at that? You've got some new opportunities coming your way, and this is a good time for you to embrace new opportunities. It makes me wonder if you're in sort of in the position where you've got a new opportunity in front of you, and but you have to, it's kind of like you got a job offer here, but you have a job here, and it's like, do I really want to go through being the new kid on the block, and is this really going to be better for me? I think it is. So changing to a new job or a new position is well aspected, definitely well aspected for you. See, you've got the Ace of Wands, and then you've got the Queen of Wands, which is you. So you've already heard about, you've already received a job offer of some sort. You've already received an offer of some sort, which you tentatively have embraced. Let's see where your passion lies. Okay, your passion, that's interesting because you have the Eight of Wands, and usually the Eight of Wands talks about things moving fast, but when it's reversed like that, it talks about maybe some delays, and this might be delays of travel, actually. Because as I'm talking about it, I'm getting like visions of airplanes. So you might be looking at some air travel that you wanted to do that you had to put off for some reason, and that'll be coming back around, but more toward the end of the year. And then looking in your east, which is the flow of things, you've got the Three of Coins, and it is the Three of Coins reversed, and this idea of threes and threes and threes and threes, but money, you know, I think in the area of finances, you're trying too hard to be practical and logical and sane, and the cards are trying to tell you that you should go with your passion. Okay, so financially speaking, go with the things that you want. Quit trying to figure out how you're going to make the most money, because that's not getting you anywhere. But when you look at the things that you have a passion for, and especially some new opportunities that are just now being offered to you, that works out very well for you. Okay, so thank you for tuning in, Abby.
And our next question comes from Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Grace would like a general reading.
Okay, so that would be my pleasure. General reading for Grace. And I'm just going to keep with my old friends here. They shuffle so nicely.
Yep.
Now, last week you had me do a celebrity, Pete Davidson.
I did indeed.
So I'm looking for. He told me he was going to do it again this week. So we'll see which celebrity he picks this week. Anybody but Justin Bieber. I've read him enough.
Oh, well, then I've got a few minutes to figure out a celebrity. Yikes.
General reading for Grace. Ooh. Wow. Okay, Grace. You really have a pretty good layout here. When I look at the north, you've got the sun, but it's the sun reversed, which talks to me about a joyful time in life, but maybe it's a little bit clouded. So I'm worried that maybe you have to deal with some family kind of difficulties, because I'm feeling like there might be a little of you might be dealing with somebody who has mental health problems or something, because it just feels like you have every reason to be happy, but there's somebody that you're worried about. Okay, and then when I look at the messages that are coming your way, and you have the Pope reversed, and the Pope reversed, the Hierophant reversed, however you want to look at it, is about doing what's expected of you. But when it's reversed, it's about doing things your own way. And I think that you have come to a point in your life where you are starting to do things your own way, and you might be breaking some of the old rules, right? When I look at your passion and the flow of your life, you've got nines, and nines are close to completion. But both the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Coins has this idea of, personal satisfaction, personal success. 2022 is going to be a very good year for you. The Pope is telling me that you've started doing things on your own terms, and the Nine of Cups, which is a wish card, and the Nine of Coins, which is the jeweled path kind of thing, the moneyed path. Both of these tell me that doing things your own way and following uh, marching to the beat of your own drummer, that's the metaphor I'm looking for, will work out very well for you in 2022. So this might be a good time for you to dig in your heels a little bit, because you'll get your way.
All right, well, let's see who's next. Okay, all right, we got that. Yeah. Suzanne, you cooked ahead for the week. What are we having this week? Love Peace would like to know how her week looks ahead.
Love piece?
Love Peace.
All right. Week ahead for love piece. And I'm just sticking with my old friends, the Scapini deck. I think they're just so pretty. And I'm really enjoying the northeast southwest thing. And so your north in this week, your grounding in this week is the world. So this is a week for you to ask for everything you want, because basically this is going to be a really good week for you. Things just seem to be going in your favor. You've got Seven of Cups, but Seven of Cups reversed. And Seven of Cups is sometimes called the illusion delusion card. It's a card that says you're just fooling yourself. But when it's reversed like that, it sort of talks about the illusions falling from your eyes. So it says this week, you are coming into this week a little bit more clear-eyed. And so make sure you ask exactly for what you want. And when we look at your passion, we've got the Pope reverse. So the Pope reverse, and I talked about this a little on the last reading, it's about doing things your own way. It's about being unconventional. Because the Pope right side up is about following the rules and, doing the things you're supposed to do. So being unconventional in how you do things works well for you this week. Do things your own way. And then when you look at the West and how things are flowing for you, you've got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands talks about the Three of Wands in the world together tells me that there are some advancements or opportunities that you've been waiting for that will be coming your way this week. So be clear-eyed, do things your own way, but know this is going to be a good week for you.
Well, that sounds great. Next, we have. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet?
What?
The crystal therapy stuff, but we've only got 15 minutes left, so let's just skip that this week. No? You want to do it?
Well, we have to
Well, then let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. And this is so everybody gets reading, even the people that don't ask. So what we do here is we pick a card. I'm going to draw 3, and you pick one, and that will be your reading for the week. So, and these are the crystal therapy cards. So card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So now all we need is for you to pick one. Pick card number 1, or card number 2, or card number 3. Pick one, put it down in the comments. Okay. Ready? Did you pick card number 1? If you did, your card for this week is a Herkimer diamond. And it says energy flow. And I don't know whether you've ever seen a Herkimer diamond, but they are just the most clear, beautiful little quartz crystals you've ever seen. And sometimes they have like little bubbles in them. And they really have a whole lot of energy to them. If you're sensitive to crystal energies, Herkimer will just send lightning shots up your arm. So this is going to be an energized week for you if you pick number 1. This is a week where you can make things happen because basically you are electric. So don't sit don't rest on your laurels. Don't sit on your hands. This is a week for you to go out and do. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your crystal this week is emerald. And we have this spiral of raw emeralds here. I love emeralds. And they're this beautiful green. They're a good stone for prosperity. They're a good stone for money. And this is a good week for you to be focused in on money and how to make it happen for you and how to make it grow for you. This is a good week for opportunities. Okay, so did you pick card number 3? Last but not least, card number 3. If you pick card number 3, then your crystal for this week is labradorite. And I know it says truth, but with labradorite, it's more than just truth. It's also beauty. Because if you've ever seen labradorite, a lot of times from a distance, it just looks like black stone. It's not until you see it up close that it puts out these lovely rainbows. Sometimes it's referred to as Canadian opal. And it's not just about truth. It's about a spiritual connection. It's about seeing beneath the surface. And so this is a week for you to see the beauty beneath the surface. Maybe give somebody else a second chance, if you will. And you know, I'm not a fan of second chances, but when labradorite comes around and says, look beneath the surface, look past whatever you're seeing right there, and just see what's a little deeper inside. This is a good week for you to look a little deeper inside and see the beauty and the truth that lies there. Okay.
Well, that was great. I love that people are putting down their cards here. Lucille wants to know about Jason Momoa. Well, all right, Lucille, let's see what you and Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, he's the one that looks like
we've got the wheel spinning here. Let's see what Lucille's fortune is with Jason Momoa, and the verdict says that you're lost in a corn maze. Too bad. Oh, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so who is next? All right, Suzanne wants to know about the location she's in closing up.
All right. Well, we'll just look at that. It's not the only location in the world, you know. Oh, yeah. Okay. You'll be given a choice. The two of coins came flying out, and with this, you get 2 separate, equally big, but definitely different opportunities. One is requires a little bit more study, and you'll need to learn a little bit more. And the other one involves maybe a little travel, so it might be a little farther away than your current location. But it says that both of them are good opportunities. Don't get stuck in indecision, but it says if you're really true to yourself, you know which one to pick. So when that card comes up, don't pick the one, just don't pick something just because you think it's going to give you stability. Pick the one that feeds your heart. Pick the one that feeds your passion. Pick the one that you're going to be working with people you like, stuff like that. Okay, so you'll be just fine. Let them close down the location. They've got an offer for you.
Suzanne's always just fine.
Of course she is.
Apparently she's not happy with that, though. Your thing. Lashika, hello.
Hi.
Would like a general reading, please.
Okay, Lashika. North, east, south. Okay, so Lashika, you've got a new opportunity coming your way. It's a job opportunity. I'm pretty sure it's got the Ace of Wands to it. So it's something that involves maybe pushing your limits a little bit more, maybe something that has a little bit more responsibility than you usually used to, because it feels like there's this, sometimes we play this game on ourselves, the I'm not good enough game. And it just feels like you've got this opportunity handed to you, but you're just worried that you're worried that you're not good enough. You're not worried that you're not qualified enough. And it's, I don't know why we do it, especially us women, but don't put yourself down here. Even if some unpleasant facts about you, because when I look at the high priestess and I see what's coming in, I just feel like you have somebody here that's willing to shine a light on your less attractive side. Because when the high priestess comes up reversed like that, it's sometimes about secrets coming out. But I'm just kind of getting more than that. It's not. Sometimes people will say mean shit that's true and tell you and say they're telling the truth. And saying something mean that's true and telling the truth are two different things. And so I'm just trying to tell you, don't let anybody take away your confidence. You've got this new opportunity coming up. Don't let anybody make you doubt yourself. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I think you know who I'm talking about. No matter what comes out of that person's mouth, put your fingers in your ears and don't listen. This is an opportunity that's good for you and you can do it.
Alrighty then. Well, welcome, latecomer Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Jess hasn't asked a question yet, but we'll just give her a general reading because we need to stretch.
Jess, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see all of you, and I hope that you'll tell your friends about us so our Queen of Ooga Booga family continues to grow. And also visit our website, SallyDiane.com, and read about our upcoming retreats. There's one on the first weekend in March where you can learn to read the tarot in a weekend, and then the first weekend in April where you can learn to read the palms in a weekend. They're all inclusive packages and should be a lot of fun. Okay, so
Jess wants to know about her in and out friend.
her in and out friend. Oh, I won't say it. I won't say it. Okay, Jess.
How many Ace of Wands are there in the deck?
Shush. Shh. Shh.
Okay. Well, on to the general reading.
Oh, you're making me hurt here. Oh,
Good. Daggers.
yeah. Well, the thing with it is, Jess, is you've been in this situation long enough and you've gone through enough crap that it just doesn't even hurt as much as it used to. And I think that you are really, really, really getting to the point where it's the time you let him in is going to start getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And it's just because you're ready for something real. You're ready for something settled down. And this isn't working out for you. So go ahead and go your way. You'll get tired of this and get rid of him.
All right. Well, look at that.
He influenced me.
Not man enough.
We have a friend here.
Hi, Felix. Do we have any other questions? No. We have 4 minutes to kill.
Okay, everybody.
Well, so it's time for the mystery celebrity reading.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The mystery celebrity reading. Ooh.
Amy Schneider, the 37-time winning Jeopardy champion.
I am so happy to do that. Okay, Amy Schneider. In one of her interviews, she was saying that she's getting sick of getting emails that say, "You're a man, you're a man." And my response to that, folks, is that she presents herself to the world as a woman, and that's where my business ends. So whatever's in her drawers is her own business and is none of my concern. End of story. Okay, so that's interesting. So you can see it sometimes with her when she's playing the game. Like, she's 98% confident, but every once in a while something catches her, and she'll, it's like her confidence will slip down for just a little while. Her confidence will slip down for just a couple of seconds. So, she, as long as she doesn't I think the day that she loses is going to be the day when she just doesn't get it back soon enough. Okay, so Amy Schneider. This week in Amy Schneider. Okay, I think that, when I see the Knight of Cups, and the cup is what kind of, the cup being held up is kind of what's catching my eye. So it makes me wonder if she's not going to beat. She's beaten everybody else's records. She still has Ken Jennings to beat. Ooh, nope, not going to do it. She's not going to beat him. Oh, but she's going to come back a few times. So I think they're going to have another greatest of all time kind of tournament. Yep. So she's not going to beat Ken Jennings' record. She's going to fall a little short there, but she's going to come right close. And they may actually consider bringing her on. I know she'll be part of the greatest of all times tournaments, but she may actually be right up there with Ken Jennings as far as being guest host. So she might actually be part of that crowd. Okay. So good on her. See, Ken Jennings won, 74 games?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was 70
I'm sure
something.
Wikipedia will tell people.
Yes.
Well,
okay, everybody. Anybody who's interested in getting a reading with Sally Diane, your queen of Ooga Booga, just call the spa near the tracks at 519-272 1293, or visit our website, sallydiane.com, and there you can get contact information. You can also get information on our upcoming retreats, which should be a lot of fun. And of course, there's the links to the YouTube. And as soon as we figure out how to do it, we will have a link to a cafe press shop where you can buy t-shirts, hoodies, pajamas, and mugs, all with my son on it. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in this week and every week. And we'll see you next week.
good night, everybody. Have a good week.